I challenge you to a dance-off. Hands off, no trash talk, no backwalk. On the black top, just me, you, that's all. No catcalls, no tag teams, no mascots. Right now, dance-off. Get down the floor!
Welcome to something special. As far as I'm aware, this has never been attempted before, but it's long overdue. This is part 1 of the Darke Peak 5-inch quad shootout. First, my disclaimer. I am not and have never been a team pilot or company tester. I receive no commercial or company sponsorship. Everything you see in this series, frames, running gear, batteries, FPV equipment, has all been purchased by me. You can rest assured there are no secret agendas or conflict of interest here. Now, the mini quad scene is booming, and there are probably hundreds of frames out there to choose from. Well, I've handpicked a selection of 8 frames that I believe represent a broad cross-section of the current market, various designs and various price points. The unique key to this comparison is that each quad is going to be decked out with identical running gear. It's all new, and it's all top shelf products that you will recognise. Each frame will undergo a series of assessments to determine its value, quality, durability, top speed, race performance and freestyle performance. And like any quad race, there's a good chance that some frames may not even make it to the finish. So come with me and let's break down the hype to learn what makes a good quad frame. Let me introduce the 8 frames that will make up this mini quad shootout. The 5-inch BDX Racer from Red 20 RC. The famous 5-inch Alien from ImpulseRC. The 5-inch One from Mini Quad Club. The 5-inch QAV-R Raceblade from Lumenier. The 5-inch Krieger DTF200 from Shen drones. The 5-inch Bolt 210 Race from BoltRC. The 5-inch Martian with 4mm arms from HobbyIn. And finally, the 5-inch QAV-210 Charpu edition from Lumenier. Now to introduce the brand new components that will make up the builds. The tech moves quick in this game, but here's where it's at today. This is the top of the line KISS F3 chipped flight controller from Flyduino with an integrated 5V BEC. And also from Flyduino are these 24A KISS Racing Edition ESCs that offer superb braking and industry-leading telemetry when partnered with the KISS flight controller. They will be driving these high-performance, lightweight 2206 2350 kV motors from Lumenier. I don't know what props are going to best suit this powertrain, and I really don't trust the manufacturer's specs, so I'm going to do my own testing of a whole bunch of props. Here's just a few from HQ, Gemfan and Dow. I'll be testing all different types of props, including bullnose and tri-blade. I'll be using the FrSky X4R-SB receiver. I have 4 with the original packaging which come with their pins, and I have 4 of these naked versions which are already de-pinned and had the cardboard cover removed. Some of the frames come with an integrated PDB, but where they don't, I'll be using one of these Lumenier 4-power mini PDBs. They have the capability of carrying a small Pololu BEC, but because the flight controller already has a 5V BEC, I'll be mounting the 12V BEC on here, which will deliver power to the FPV camera and VTX. These 0.7A LC filters from HobbyIn will ensure we have minimal electrical interference with the FPV equipment. I plan to use these Foxeer XAT600M cameras. They're a Sony 1177 type with a top connector. Now, it might be a problem for the Krieger. There is an aftermarket camera plate that makes it easy to mount the 1177. Here it is here. Now, I do want to use the original frame kit for fairness sake, and this original camera plate has a much larger hole in it. If I can't work out an efficient way of mounting that camera, I have a backup plan. I've got one of these other cameras that comes in a large metal box. I've taken the camera plate out and put a new lens on it, and that will mount easily on the supplied Krieger camera plate. These are the Eachine ET200R video transmitters. They're a 40 channel 200 milliwatt transmitter. Very nice small form factor. They have a push button to select channel and frequency, and a series of LED lights along the base that help indicate which channel frequency has been chosen. And finally, to deliver the power, each quad will be paired with a brand new 1300 mAh 4S graphene battery from HobbyIn. That concludes the frames and components that are going to make up this 5-inch mini quad shootout. So subscribe now and come along for the ride.
I challenge you to a dance-off.